My name is Daniel Holtzclaw. I was an honorable police officer who became the victim of a grave injustice. In 2014, I was convicted of crimes I did not commit and sentenced to 263 years in prison. But I want to tell you my side of the story. It all started one night in June 2014 after I finished my patrol shift. I pulled over a woman I saw swerving. I thought she might be intoxicated, so I conducted a routine traffic stop. After briefly speaking with her, I determined she was okay to drive and let her go. The next day, that woman claimed I had sexually assaulted her during the stop. I was shocked and maintained my innocence. But soon more accusers started coming forward with similar allegations against me. I cooperated fully with the investigation. I knew I had never touched those women improperly. I requested a polygraph test to prove my truthfulness, but was denied. The detectives were convinced of my guilt from the start. My trial was a farce. The so-called DNA evidence was mishandled and misconstrued. Vital facts that supported my innocence were left out. My lawyer failed to request separate trials for each accuser. Several other women came forward with allegations against me, but their claims were eventually deemed not credible enough to bring to trial. One accuser admitted she fabricated her story in hopes of assisting the investigation. Another was charged with filing a false police report about being assaulted by me after I had already been placed on leave. In the end, I was convicted on the word of 13 accusers, despite the lack of solid evidence. My supporters argue I was the unfortunate victim of a perfect storm. Racial unrest over police misconduct plus investigative failures led to my wrongful conviction. They continue fighting to have my conviction overturned, exposing alleged prosecutorial misconduct and ethical violations that violated my civil rights. I remain hopeful the truth will prevail, as those who know me do not believe I could have committed these horrible crimes. I long for the day my name is cleared and my unjust imprisonment is ended. Now I sit in prison, sentenced to die behind bars, still proclaiming my innocence. I was a dedicated officer of the law, yet I became a victim of injustice in a racially charged atmosphere. My faith in the system I once served has been shattered. I can only pray that one day, the truth will come to light and my name will be cleared. Until then, I will not stop fighting for justice. I cling to hope that my nightmare will end, and I will finally be free. My family, friends, and some journalists have maintained my innocence from the start. My sister Jenny created a website and online petition seeking to exonerate me, detailing alleged inconsistencies in the accusers' stories and questioning the police investigators' motivations. Investigative reporter Michelle Malkin interviewed experts who believe the DNA evidence against me was mishandled and misrepresented. In analyzing my case, it seems I was likely the casualty of a prejudiced investigation and confirmation bias on the part of detectives. With no forensic evidence conclusively linking me to the alleged crimes, it is plausible I was falsely accused and wrongly convicted amidst public unrest over police misconduct issues. Though the full truth may never emerge, my experience highlights the vital need for impartial investigations and fair trials, especially when a police officer stands accused. I still believe justice will prevail in the end, if only we examine the facts without prejudice. I will not stop believing in the promise of innocent until proven guilty.